research that
You
was
did it.
done
They
to
gave it to
determine
others.
what exactly
What's the
Evanston
problem
did,
of giving it to
their
Black
legislation
Americans?
was, and their policies
Because it
that
exclude
created our racial
immigrants.
gaps. And we were able to learn that through the support of Shorefront Legacy Center. And then we had very sophisticated legal expertise to develop a viable framework that was constitutional and one that we could implement. And
They
most
mad about
importantly,
25,000 when they know they owe more than that.
Apology in Evanston, and there's no apology for that. And we have moved into disbursement and into repair.
So the DOJ alleges that your program has not identified any specific acts of discrimination that violated Constitution or law, nor does Evanston require evidence that recipients or their ancestors experienced discrimination when they lived in the city. So how do you determine eligibility?
Well, eligibility is determined by the 50-year period of time that there is documented unlawful and harmful policy against community members in Evanston that happen to be Black. So this is harm-based redress.
Look, it's like they're scared to say Black. Why are you turning it down? I'm watching it. Finally, I'm watching it. You turn it down.
Oh, I didn't realize it.
What the heck I'm standing here for? That's why I'm standing here.
That is well documented, both in our history and facts. The initial recommendations came out of our clerk's office.
Usually you have it turned up past, I can't hear
supported
nothing.
by the support of Shorefront Legacy Center, and then passed on by oral history of residents, my own friends and neighbors, my own village that are still living today and were impacted by this.
So here's what I'm getting.
What about when America dropped bombs on Black Wall Street? We still got old people living.
In the 50s. Are they eligible for the money? Do they have to prove that their grandmother was specifically impacted by any of the policies that fall within this reparations program?
They are eligible.
Okay.
They are eligible as a direct.
They're trying to figure out a way to give it to Black immigrants.
And now let me ask you this, because the attorneys for these initial 6 plaintiffs say that if their white grandmother lived in the city, they would not be eligible. So is the only eligibility that you had a Black family member living in the city during this period?
Well, it'll be for them to determine their harm.
We're trying to
But I'm talking about
we're trying to share it as if we don't know the history of Black people in America.
Residents that did not apply. First of all, let's make that point.
So they was hanging white people from trees.
This application was open. These residents did not.
They was raping white women.
So the application is closed. It's been closed for years.
They were picking cotton and working for free.
Is it only based on race?
Yes.
No, it is based on harm, and it is only based on harm.
They scared to say race because it's going to create a uproar because white folks don't mind paying and working for immigrants, but be damned if they pay for the slavery of Black Americans.